This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they've played just really nice baseball, all facets. Find ways to win late, found ways to bash teams to death, pitched well. Let's see if the start of this road trip halts their momentum a little bit.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Francisco Peña, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Keogh scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another chance. Colton Keogh, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a 3rd.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Maxwell racing back at the track. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up.
Striding in once again, Kenny Hadley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-2 pitch. And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
That's got to be.
Ready once again. Colton Keogh comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Digging in once again, Derek Dietrich. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Bader on the move.
On the bag, on the
but
bag.
But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Ryan Goins is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Stepping up to the plate, Keith Hart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's 1 run. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Colton Keogh will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Derek Dietrich. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Rivera is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Goins. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Line softly toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Rocky Gale the next to dig in. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now to the plate, Heath Hart. And their runners at the corners now.
Heath Hart.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit toward the right side. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead.
Ready for another shot now. Colton Keogh, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer. Gidry at second with 2 down. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league. Tom Kohler will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Still even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Inside, he misses, ball 4. Stepping into the box, Derek Dietrich. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up to second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do. Digging in for his second at bat, Holton Keo. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Coronado leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Lifted the other way to left center. Bader is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Holton Keo. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Tapped out in front of home. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Holton Keo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Count is 1-2 now. And the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Memphis jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jack Flaherty earns the win, his second. Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
And there's ball 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Casilla is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Ready now, Brandon Stedman, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Goins, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in the switch hitter, Breivik Valera. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. At the plate, Tim Monk. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Tapped up the first baseline.
2-2-2.
Oh, and he can't reel it in out there.
Cut it. Hold on to it.
Hey, after that hit right there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Colton Keogh. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Popped him up. Pena has a play. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Colton Keogh, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. To second for one. On to first. It's a double play as they're. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nelson Rivera. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Colton Keogh. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 9 men come to.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Memphis get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Johnny Clark earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Kevin Hastings closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Redbirds, 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 18 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop. Brock Stewart, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performance. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And that's through for a hit. Hit me a three. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Leading off the inning, Colton Keogh, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Now at the plate, Brandon Stedman is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Ready with the 0-2. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. At the plate, Francisco Pena, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Francisco Pena.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning. But digging in, Colton Keogh. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. It looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Into the box, Ricky Ogden. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The 1-2. Attempt here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits. In now, Colton Keogh. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits. So striding in, Colton Keogh. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Monk in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Redbirds took the lead in the second.
A coach offers a player pointers on his development.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Eric Skoglund, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming.
Into the box now, Colton Keogh. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Ready on 1-2.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
3-2 now. Breivik Valera will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Jim Rouse. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone.
Colton Keogh will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rouse will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Chesler Cuthbert, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, he gloves it coming off the base. Fantastic effort, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Ready for another shot now, Colton Keogh. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bounced softly in front of the plate.
Dig, get it up.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Juan Acevedo is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games. Rouse is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jay Cleveland. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get turned around in a hurry. Bounce to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting. Into the box now, Jim Rouse. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Ready on 1 and 2. Grounded up the first baseline. There's 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Stepping up to the plate, Henry Webb. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit. Digging in to try it again, Colton Keogh. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Keogh is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matt.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
Swing and a miss, and that's a... Striding in once again, Chesler Cuthbert.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. Really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance, Colton Keogh. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Leading off the inning, Colton Keogh as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rouse has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Digging in once again, Ryan Goins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Striding forward now is the DH, Breivik Valera. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Cleveland is up with it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 hit.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage. Johnny Valentin, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at it. Guy has been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Keogh. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Colton Keogh. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Rob Segedin. He singled his last time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. The tag gets 1. On to first, and they get them both. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Stedman.
Catcher, Brandon Stedman.
This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And tack on 1 more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Nice execution right there.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Colton Keogh. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. That's wide. 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Outside. 3-0 now. Three and 1 the count now. The 3-1. He is swung on and missed. A full count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Standing in, Rob Segedin. He was a double play victim last time around. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs on no hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Colton Keogh.
Colton Keogh.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Dietrich gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's final, 7-3. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop. Caden Gallegos will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team. He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Lifted in the air to center field. Almonte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Colton Keogh. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gold giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Striding into the box, Colton Keogh. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And they take the lead. It's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 13 for him on the year as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Colton Keogh will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Colton Keogh. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Almonte has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable.
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace. And an invitation to the big stage inevitable. In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. Jason Thorward will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 1 inning in the books here. Oklahoma's out in front here, 1-0. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Keo has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. So coming to the plate, Colton Keo. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Stepping up now, Colton Keo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Now at the plate, Russ Bailey. He singled his last time up.
Russ Bailey.
A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Colton Keo. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Curveball grounded towards second. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So digging in now, Mark Zagunis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the payoff pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. At the plate, Efren Navarro. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're to do something productive.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. So that'll go into the books. So striding in, Colton Keo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Turned on down the line.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. At the plate, Breivik Valera. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-2. On the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. So striding forward now, Rocky Gale. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. On the ground left side, that's a base hit. One run scored. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's gonna score.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all three phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league. DeMarcus McIntosh will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Valdez moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We've played an inning, still nothing. Stepping in, Colton Keogh. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-1 now. Toles leads off first with 1 away. Hit hard down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what, and this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. So stepping in, Ryan Goins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Striding in once again, Breivik Valera. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught. Digging in once again, Stephen Roach. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Ready for another shot now. Colton Keogh, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Ready once again, Brian Langford. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Down the first base line. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A couple of walks. Digging in to try it again, Colton Keogh.
Number 21, Colton.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
1 out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Keogh. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with 1 swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
Hanneman is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out. Ready for another chance, George Valdez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Down the first baseline, Keogh takes it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping up to the plate, Mark Zagunis. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
I mean, that has to play.
Leading off the inning, Colton Keogh, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Grounded to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. Into the box now, Ryan Goins. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Standing in as the potential tying run, Breivik Valera. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Man, I don't know how, but they've been booting the ball all over the yard, and they still have the lead. Sometimes you win despite your defense instead of because of it, but they can't keep doing this and expect to be successful.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. Iowa get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Mike Hogan earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. David Chavez hammers down the save, his 35th of the campaign. Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage. Walker Buehler starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Keogh is retired, and there's 1 away.
Okay, here's the defense for the...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Colton Keogh. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Bailey has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So digging in now, Russ Bailey. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 3-2 pitch. Ground down the first baseline. To his left, Keogh, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Colton Keogh.
21, Colton Keogh.
First pitch on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4. And that'll bring in Rob Segedin.
Third baseman, Rob Segedin.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Nope.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Goes back up the middle and into center field. And a base hit as that'll bring the tying run in from third. And they've come back to knot things up at even here in the 8th. Stepping in, Rob Segedin in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a reason.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Into the box now, Kyo. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. On the ground to first. Can this be 2? The second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball.
The batter, right fielder, Mark.
Hit back up the middle. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Kyo. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. And that one just missed outside. 2-0 count. The pitch. A swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with 1 swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So they go quietly here in this half. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Efren Navarro. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 0-1 attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Yeah, and that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it.